glorious Bulgaria to a sunny studio in Manchester. Hello and welcome to the highlights of the Women's European Gymnastics Championships. So as you have just seen, plenty to look forward to this afternoon, and joining me to talk you through the action is 11-time European medalist Beth Tweddle. Beth, it's lovely to see you as always.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us this afternoon. Thank you very much
It's
indeed.
a pleasure.
So great success from qualification then on the women's side. I mean, the highest placing ever from the team qualification, and then to have all the gymnasts that we have in the individual apparatus finals.
Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. I mean, British gymnastics have never qualified on the women's side in that top spot ahead of Russia and Romania. So I can tell all the girls were on a high and performed magnificently.
So the question is, how are they going to compete, or how have they got on in these finals? Obviously, these are the highlights, so we don't want to put too much of a spoiler on it, but let's have a look and show everybody what they can look forward to this afternoon. So this is indeed the timetable. First up, we have got the women's team final. Highlights of that coming up very shortly. Then we're going to move on to those individual apparatus finals, starting with the vault. We've got Claudia Fragapani, a rising star in British gymnastics. Really looking forward to seeing her. Uneven bars, we've got two British gymnasts in that, Rebecca Tunney and Rebecca Downey. Beam, another chance for Rebecca Downey to get a medal there. Floor as well. Again, another chance of a hope here for a medal with Claudia Fragapani. Can she get a medal on that? That is the question. So even though a lot of individual hope here, Beth, but there's been a lot of focus, hasn't there, on the team performance this year. Why?
Yeah, I think Amanda really wanted to focus in on the team effort. She knew that they had the potential to medal, and obviously...
and Amanda being your coach from back in the day.
And she knows the experience, she knows what it takes to medal on the top.
Yeah.
We've done it once before, and I think she kind of thought that maybe it could happen again, and who knows?
Well, you have done it once before. You were part of that team back in 2010 that got that historic silver. So what did it feel like to be part of this?
Do you know what, going into those championships, we didn't really know that we had the potential to pick up that silver medal. We hoped maybe to make the team final, and who knows what happens on the day. 3 up, 3 to count. It can make a massive difference. So fun memories from those championships.
OK, well, let's hear from the 5 gymnasts who make up this year's British team.
We really have nothing to lose in the final. We've never obviously produced a team gold, but we have produced a medal, so that's obviously what we're all after. So we've just got to go out there and just give it our best shot again.
We have a great depth now within the British team. You know, this team that we've got here, we're really close-knit. We've been working really hard for this, and we're ready.
A lot of new faces have come onto the squad, including Claudia, and it's definitely a positive change. We've all gelled so well as a team, we've become more of a family.
The little one, Colour Frags, she's so bright and funny, and she's always making sure everyone's happy on the team.
Becky's quite good with me just to focus on what I'm doing. Hannah will get me to calm down, and Ruby will just give me the most loveliest hugs and just make me feel good. Tanya would just be walking up to me and be like, "You're right?" and just like keep me boosting up.
I was always the one that everyone was looking after, whereas now I'm a bit more older and independent, and we're kind of looking after Claudia, and it is different, but it's nice as well.
It just feels like we've all really bonded, and although we are fighting for individual places, the team, we know that the team's our priority.
We've been training with each other for 3 weeks prior to this championships, and as I said, we've all gelled. We know when we can pick each other up, and we know what helps other people.
My first time being in a big international, and we're all just like sisters, we're just lovely all together.
We've worked really hard, and you know, we're going to go out there in the finals and give it all we've got. Any medal we would be happy with. That gold medal would be the icing on the cake, definitely.
So, Beth, there's a real camaraderie there, isn't it? And Frags, as she's known, it's brought a real spice, a real zest, hasn't she, to the team?
Yeah, I mean, obviously all the other members of the team, they've done Olympics, they've done World Championships before. She's the new face on the team, and I think she's spiced it up a little bit, and it's nice. Rebecca's obviously gone from being the baby of the team, and she's now looking after someone, but there's great camaraderie. I was up it with them at Lilleshall, and you can see that team spirit.
That's it, because indeed you have been working closely with them, obviously passing on all of your expertise as well. But let's have a look. This is how the team competition is going to work. So there are 8 teams in the final. This is the order in which they're qualified. There we are. So Great Britain there, right at the top. They are top qualifiers. So they're going to start on the beam, and they're going to be competing at the same time as Russia, who start on uneven bars. Romania are in Group 2. Their first apparatus will be beam. And as we were just saying earlier on, 3 gymnasts from the team compete, and all 3 scores count. There's a lot riding on everyone's performance. So let's just have a little look at the Russian and the Romanian teams, because very interesting, there's been a lot of injury, hasn't there, in the Russian team, led by Alia Mustafina. She's got bad ankles and what have you, but many of the leading names there out this year because of injury. So, young team, this is the point. We'll have to wait and see how they get on. Romanian team, well, they didn't have great qualification at all, with quite a few falls, but the experience of Jordache, Bulimar is going to be vital if Romania want that 7th team title. So let's see how Great Britain fared against the best in Europe. Beth was in the commentary box alongside Craig Heap and Christine Still.
The first of the Russian team, Daria Spiridonova.
She's a great quality gymnast. She's qualified for the bar final. There's a good start. Stoop into the stoop full, straight up to the top bar, and straight back down to the low bar. Lovely form. Coach is just stepping in just in case. Slight leg separation there, but a good start to the routine so far. Here's her first release and catch. Catches at arm's length, which is what we're always looking for. The reverse half turn, and straight into the dismount, back and forward, a small hop at the end. She'll be pleased with that routine.
As you can see there, really nice straight lines, very accurate, winding up into the dismount, full twisting double back, small hop forward. Great start for the Russian team there.
And a fantastic opening score, 15.066. And here we go, onto the bars. Alia Mustafina, the leader of the Russian team. Olympic champion on this apparatus. Beautiful line, holds the handstand, stooping out, full pirouette, easily linked into the flight with half turn. Every handstand hit beautifully. High, flighted, piked front somersault. She really gives herself time on the apparatus. Another full pirouette, straight into the pack salto down to the low bar. Look at that turn, right on top of the bar. Flight, beautiful straight arms on her catches. Another super pirouette, up into a wonderfully landed dismount. That was pretty immaculate work. Mustafina, 15.166, top score of the day so far. We'll turn now to Becky Downey, the third of the British gymnasts to be working on the beam. She's qualified for beam final. She had a good qualification. Needs it all to go right now.
Becky will be looking for a nice controlled start. Gets her onto the apparatus, nice and easy, but settles her down. Shows her flexibility off really well with that. The front somersault, perfect landing. That'll steady her nerves, knowing that she's done that first skill. Straight into the free cartwheel layout, solid landing. Full spin with the leg up, just that slight wobble, but recomposes herself. Rebecca is always known for a great flexibility, and those leaps show that off well. The free walkover into the split jump. Great rhythm in this routine. Side summy. Such great performance so far. She's just got to keep it going to the end. The change leg ring. You can just hear the girls in the background cheering her on. Last little bit with the dismount. Can she do it? Yes.
Oh,
great routine, Beckett. I was keeping my breath there.
We all were. She just needed to nail that big dismount, didn't she?
Yeah.
And that looks like that was a great start. It was a really clean routine. Here, the free cartwheel into the layout somersault. That's the acrobatic series. Every gymnast has to have one of those. And she goes free walkover, immediate split jump. So Rebecca Downey, 14.133. That puts Great Britain in rank 3 at the moment. So first of the Romanians, Alina Stanila.
Yes, 14.7 in qualification. Slight gymnast, but there, Yurchenko, double twist on, beautiful landing, much better than the last Yurchenko we've seen.
The Romanians are always known for their powerful vaulting, and there you are, the Yurchenko double. It's the hardest vault you're going to see this competition.
And Stanila, 14.666 for the opener for Romania on the vault. Strong apparatus for them. Larissa Iordache, the leader of the Romanian team.
There we go, that's the Yurchenko, double twist, onto a ninepence, absolutely fantastic. That's how you do it.
Really beautiful line. You can see the lines on the mat. The gymnasts have to land on the line if they're not going to have a deduction, and you can see she does exactly that. Romania qualified top on vault, and they look like they're keeping going. 14.866 for Iordache. That was a super vault score. So here we are, Romania leading at the moment. From Russia, Italy, Great Britain in fourth, but they've had their weakest piece. Beam is certainly the British team's weakest piece, and they've survived it well. Fifth, Spain, sixth, Belgium, seventh, Germany, and eighth, Switzerland.